Hello, and a very warm welcome to MK World 4K. I am MK, and it is my profound privilege to guide you on our journeys across this remarkable planet. There are few places on Earth where the raw, creative forces of nature are so vividly on display, where ancient landscapes whisper tales of geological upheaval and enduring life. A land of dramatic contrasts, of fiery volcanic hearts and serene, icy fjords. A place where myths seem to walk hand in hand with reality. Today we're embarking on an extraordinary expedition, a voyage to the very edge of the world, to a realm of unparalleled beauty. We are exploring the 10 most amazing wonders of New Zealand. From the deepest, darkest caves illuminated by their own living constellations, to the highest peaks that pierce the heavens, I invite you to join us on this and future explorations. Our journey commences. Kipling called it the eighth wonder of the world, southwest of the South Island, Milford Sound, carved by glaciers over millennia, a grand liquid amphitheater where nature performs a dramatic symphony. The air feels ancient, heavy with mist, thrown up by countless waterfalls that plummet from hanging valleys. Our vessel glides through dark, still waters. The scale becomes apparent. Sheer cliffs, like the iconic Mitre Peak, rise more than a kilometer from the depths. Their colossal forms reflected perfectly on the fjord's surface. New Zealand fur seals bask on the rocks. Pods of dolphins often race alongside the boats. For the adventurous soul, a kayak offers an even more intimate perspective. Paddle silently beneath the cascades, feeling the raw energy of the water. It is humbling to feel so small amid towering primordial grandeur. The cry of a native bird, the ceaseless whisper of water returning to the sea. Look closely. You will see the inhabitants of this aquatic kingdom. They are alive. Let us continue to the fiery heart of the North Island. We now travel north, to the volcanic heart of the North Island, to New Zealand's oldest national park. Tongariro National Park is a landscape of stark, almost lunar beauty, a sacred place for the Maori people, and a designated dual UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here, the Earth is not dormant. It is alive and breathing. The air carries the faint sulfurous scent of geothermal activity. 3 magnificent active volcanoes dominate the skyline: Tongariro, Ngauruho, and the great Ruapehu. For those who seek a true challenge, the Tongariro Alpine Crossing offers one of the world's most spectacular day hikes, from barren volcanic rock to vibrant emerald-colored lakes. In winter, snow blankets the cones. In summer, the stark beauty is revealed. To walk here is to walk through a geological storybook. It is a powerful landscape that commands respect, a place that showcases the restless, formative energy at the core of our planet. Our next wonder assaults the senses in the most primal way. Welcome to Rotorua, a city perched on the edge of a caldera. The boundary between the surface world and the planet's molten interior feels impossibly thin. The first thing one notices is the smell, the distinct pervasive aroma of sulfur. Here, the ground itself hisses, steams, and bubbles with restless energy. Geysers erupt with astonishing force. Hot springs like the Champagne Pool are a painter's palette of vibrant, almost unnatural colors, created by rich mineral deposits and microscopic life. But Rotorua is more than just a geological marvel. It is a vibrant hub of Maori culture. For centuries, the Te Arawa people have lived in harmony with this dynamic landscape, harnessing geothermal energy for cooking, bathing, and communal living. Visiting a traditional Maori village offers a profound insight into this deep connection. To witness a cultural performance or share in a hangi feast is to understand that this land is not just a wonder of nature, but a cherished ancestral home. From the raw power of nature, we journey into a world born from imagination, yet nestled so perfectly within the real landscape that the line between the two becomes blurred. Here, in the heart of Waikato, lies Hobbiton. For millions, this is a place of pilgrimage, the meticulously crafted set that brought Tolkien's Middle-earth to life. As you step into the Shire, the feeling is uncanny. The idyllic green hills, the placid lake, the charming stone bridge. The iconic round-doored hobbit holes are burrowed into the hillsides, each with its own unique character. Tiny vegetable patches are tended, miniature washing lines are strung, and smoke gently curls from a chimney. The great party tree stands majestically over the field. A visit to the Green Dragon Inn, where you can sip a specially brewed ale by a crackling fire, completes the experience. Hobbiton is a unique kind of wonder, where human vision and the perfect natural setting create a place of pure joy and enchantment. We return now to the untamed wilderness of the South Island's west coast, a region of dramatic weather and even more dramatic landscapes. Here, we find a remarkable paradox of nature: Franz Josef and Fox Glacier. These are immense rivers of ice, originating high in the southern Alps. Their terminal faces push into the lush, temperate rainforest. It is a stunning juxtaposition of environments. What makes these glaciers extraordinary is their accessibility. With expert guidance, you can walk upon their ancient ice. A heli hike whisks you from the valley floor to a pristine upper icefall. Here you are surrounded by brilliant white and deep ethereal blue. Follow your guide through a labyrinth of ice caves, deep crevasses, and towering seracs. The ice itself seems to breathe, constantly moving and carving the valley below. To touch this ice is to touch history. It contains air trapped from centuries ago. To stand here is to witness one of nature's most beautiful and fragile spectacles. With the vibrant green of the rainforest visible far below, this is a wonder where the Ice Age meets the jungle. Our next wonder takes us deep underground, into a world of darkness and silence. The only light comes from a galaxy of living stars. The Waitomo Glowworm caves are a network of subterranean limestone caverns. The stars of this show are the larvae of Arachnocampa luminosa, emitting a mesmerizing blue-green light to attract their prey. To experience their full glory, take a boat tour along the Subterranean river. You look up to see a celestial display that rivals the night sky. Thousands of tiny lights create constellations on the cave roof, their reflections twinkling on the still water below. It feels as though you are drifting through space, suspended between two star-filled heavens. The Waitomo Glowworm caves remind us that wonders are sometimes found in the darkest places. We now ascend to the roof of New Zealand, to the heart of the magnificent Southern Alps. Here stands Aoraki, or Mount Cook, the nation's highest peak. Known to the Maori as Aoraki, cloud piercer, the peak literally piercing the clouds. Jagged surrounding peaks sweep across the frame. The park is a trekker's paradise, with trails from gentle valley walks to tough alpine expeditions. The park forms most of the Aoraki Mackenzie Dark Sky Reserve. The Milky Way arcs like a river of diamonds, constellations shining with clarity. It's a place to contemplate the mountains and our place in the cosmos. From the high peaks we descend to the Mackenzie Basin, where a jewel of almost impossible color awaits. Lake Tekapo owes its breathtaking turquoise hue to a fine silt, or rock flower, suspended in its waters. On the shores stands the tiny Church of the Good Shepherd, a perfect frame for the view across the lake to the Southern Alps. In late spring, vast fields of Russell lupins bloom along its shores, creating a riot of color against the turquoise backdrop. It is a scene of picture postcard perfection, a wonder that combines geological processes with botanical beauty. Our journey now takes us into one of the planet's last great wildernesses, a vast expanse of untouched nature. Fiordland National Park is New Zealand's largest, shaped by the immense power of ice, a labyrinth of deep fjords and glacial lakes. The weather here is powerful, with rainfall measured in meters. This feeds a verdant, moss-draped world of ancient beech trees and giant ferns. Thousands of waterfalls cascade down the steep fjord walls. For the intrepid, Fiordland offers some of the world's most famous multi-day hikes. To venture into Fiordland is to step back in time, to experience a world as it was before human influence. For our final wonder, we travel to the northernmost tip of New Zealand, to a place of subtropical warmth, sparkling blue waters, and profound historical importance. The Bay of Islands is a stunning maritime park, a collection of 144 islands scattered across a pristine bay. Its sheltered anchorages and abundant marine life have made it a haven for sailors, fishermen, and nature lovers. Pods of dolphins are a common sight, and the larger islands are cloaked in native forest, their coastlines indented with secluded beaches and rocky coves. A trip to the famous Hole in the Rock is a highlight. Beyond its natural beauty, the Bay of Islands holds a unique place in the heart of the nation. It was here, at Waitangi, that the founding document of New Zealand was signed. making this region the birthplace of the nation as it is today. And so our journey through the 10 most amazing wonders of New Zealand comes to a close. Thank you so very much for joining me, MK, on this exploration for MK World 4K. This planet of ours is filled with such marvels, and it is a true joy to be able to share them with you. But now, I would love to hear from you. Of all the incredible places we have visited today, which one captured your imagination the most? Please, share your favorite New Zealand wonder in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey, please show your support by giving this video a like, and do subscribe to the channel. We have so many more corners of this beautiful world to explore together. Until then, stay curious and never stop wondering.